Hey guys, it's Brian from Brian Meets Reality, and today we will be doing our first breakdown video. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is the first time we'll be doing it here on this channel. And if you like this content, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button, because I would definitely love to do more of these in the near future. So we're going to dive right into it. Before we even look at the video, just want to set up the premises of this video. Is pretty much baby mama drama. What's going on is the baby mother had called the baby daddy up to come over to send food over to his son. Now the issue is, the reason why it's a problem in the video is because the baby mom pretty much has three other kids. Now the other three isn't his kids at all, but she feels some type of way that the fact is that he's only bringing food over for his son, opposed of bringing food over for all her kids. Now we're going to discuss whether he's right or wrong, or who's just wrong in this video in general. And I'm just saying this is just straight up clown world. So we're going to dive into it right now. So let me get these headphones on and we can go check it out. All right, here we go. All right. All right, let's do this.
My baby daddy come here with one meal for my child, but I have three other kids.
So she has three other kids, and guess what? Sorry to tell you this, honey. That's not his problem. That is not his problem at all. There's no way in the world. And the thing is, there's a lot of women that I've seen on social media and even in real life that try to guilt trip a man into feeling bad for not taking care of the other kids that's not even his. And then I see some simps in the comment section saying that, come on, bro, you know, you can at least show respect or show love for the rest of the kids. You know, stuff like that, which is like just so stupid.
Yeah,
Let's
one
get
kid
into it.
together, but he only want to come and bring one thing at McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids at McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose the out of him so people can see how he really is.
Expose what? What are you exposing? All you're exposing is that he's a responsible father. That's all you're exposing. And what's so stupid about it is, why would you put your business out there on social media? People want attention so bad, want validation so much, especially these women out here, to put their business out on social media. And the fact is that you was willing to put this on blast to a man who's actually doing his part. He's doing his part. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He have a son, he have a child, and he's delivering his food to his son. And yet you find an issue with that because he's not spending his hard-earned money on the other kids that he did not produce. Let us continue.
It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
John, okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
Listen how ignorant she sounds. And you can tell that she's a headache. You can tell that she's a pain in the ass just by hearing her voice and how she's just shouting and screaming like that. And the fact is that she's actually going out of her way to claim that she's exposing this man for handling his responsibility over the seed that he has created. It just boggles my mind. And this is what I gotta say, fellas. Like, this is what happens when you just stick your dick in anything. And I said in my previous video, thought energy. You have to resist the urge to get involved with thoughts or even lay down and procreate with them, because this is what the situation that you're going to find yourself in. You cannot do this, man. And now he's paying the ultimate price for it, for thinking with his dick to even decide. Like, I wouldn't, hearing this chick mouth and the way she's carrying on, she's not even on my checklist for a woman I would even want to even associate myself with, or even want to breed with. Like, oh my God.
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how?
Food stamps. And then food stamps on top of that. So you expect him to take responsibility of feeding the other children that's not his because your food stamps didn't come in. This sound like a woman who made bad decisions in her life. This definitely sounds like it. You can tell that she's not really a good mother and that she's really not a good provider for her kids, to the point that she's gonna want a man to take care of children that's not hers because she can't provide for them. So why? So this is the thing that cracks me up. If you know you can't provide for these kids, why you keep sitting down having all these damn children? Why? Why you insist on doing it, and then you're going to for government assistance on top of that? Oh God.
That's my problem.
But if you're trying to help out, though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only
Exactly.
getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings, though.
That sounds so fucking stupid what she just said. How are you helping him out by not providing for his siblings? That like that's not his responsibility. You see how stupid she sounds? She's trying to sound like she's getting with him, but she's not realizing how stupid she sounds by even just stating that. Like this boggles my mind, yo.
He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating no McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put...
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him eat.
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring... So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that shit dumb? You
That's
sound
my-
dumb.
I
You
have-
sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at?
Exactly. Where are the baby fathers to those kids? And fellas, you have to realize this, because there's women out there when they make all these kids and stuff, the moment you decide to be that stand-up man, and if you decide to have a kid with her, knowing damn well that she has other kids by other dudes, and you happen to be that responsible man, she's going to take advantage of that, because he's a stand-up guy, and he's taking responsibility for the kid that he make. So now what she's going to do is she's going to hold him accountable for all the fuck-ups that she made, and she's going to hold him accountable for all the bad decisions that these guys that she decided to lay with all those other guys. So she's going to make him make up for all those men that she decided to lay down with. This is what you have to think about, fellas. And just like how I get on women and I tell women that, yo, you already know that this man has a bunch of different baby moms all over the place, and yet you thought it was a viable choice to procreate with this man and have a child with this man, knowing damn well that he doesn't even take care of the other kids. So what makes you think he's going to be any different with you? So if I'm willing to say that, to women, I'm going to say this to you fellas. Now, if you know this chick and you know a chick has multiple baby daddies or multiple kids, and they're not yours, and you decide to get in a relationship with this chick and have a child with this chick, then expect the consequences to come along with it. Because this could simply have been avoided if he decided to just not stick his dick in this chick. And the thing is, she knew this. I'm pretty sure that when she met this guy, that she probably knew that this dude was going to handle his responsibility, and she saw a victim here. She saw he was prey to her. He was definitely prey. She probably knew that this guy's a standard dude. He probably got a good job, or an okay job that he can get by with. And she knew that, okay, this dude will be able to supply not only for his kid, but I know he will supply for the rest of my kids. So she thought that he was going to be some sucker that's going to take care of the rest of the kids because the other men wouldn't step up. Guys, do not fall into this trap. Do not. And the thing is, she got quiet the moment he mentioned the fact is that, where's the other fathers? How come they're not doing their job? And she got quiet. She looks fucking stupid.
Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
Three kids that ain't mine. Three kids that ain't mine. What do
Yeah,
I look like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids?
And this is what I'm talking about. She said you knew what you was getting yourself into, knowing they had all these kids. She knew it. That was her plan. Her plan was to get knocked up by this man because she'd probably seen that he has probably a pretty good job. and she's seen the responsibility and the qualities that he had. So since the other guys weren't there, she's seen him as a prime candidate to make up for what the other baby daddies aren't doing for those kids. So she's seen him say, okay, I'll let him knock me up because I know he's not going to, if he's not paying for the kids right now, that she knew for a fact is that, okay, maybe if I let him knock me up and have his kid, he has no choice but to not only supply for my kids but supply for the rest of them. That's what she probably had in her head. And don't put it past a woman to concoct these ideas. Yo, like you gotta hear some of the stories. You gotta hear some of the stories that some of these women do, some of these females do when they have a plan to sabotage a man or to come up with whatever schemes that they have to pretty much get over on people. It's crazy. It's diabolical. And that's what she probably had in her head, that, yo, this is a responsible dude. I'm going to make him pay for what all the other men, all the other baby daddies weren't doing when I decided to lay with them.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you're such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not.
She said, I'm exposing you because everybody think you're a good daddy. So which goes to show is that a lot of people know this man's credibility as far as being a responsible man. So that means a lot of people knows that he take care of that child. And she's mad at the fact is that he won't take care of the rest of them. So she think the only way to get back at him is to show everybody else that, hey, he's not taking care of the rest of the kids that ain't his. You know how stupid that is? Yo, oh my God, this is so fucking stupid. She sounds stupid. And brother, you really messed up on this. You really messed up. Like, you really dropped the ball on this for even deciding to have a child with this chick.
No, you're not. You're foolish in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
What?
Maybe if you had one or two, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the? I like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with. That's the one you gonna.
Those are your kids' siblings.
So that means
yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring.
No, you want him to take care of them because it don't just start with the food. The moment he start taking care of, the moment he start paying for food to feed those kids, she's going to start expecting him to do a lot more. It starts with the food. She wants him to take care of the rest of those kids. She wants him to make up for what the other baby fathers aren't doing. She saw a mark here. He's a mark. She saw prey. She decided that, hey, he's going to be my target. He's going to be the prime candidate that's going to take care of the rest of my kids. That's what it is. And you can see in his demeanor, and you can tell how he articulates himself that he's a dude that has some sense. The way he's trying to break it down to her and say, yo, like, listen, that sounds stupid. Yeah, my kid. Why would I take care of another man's kid? You know what I'm saying? But brother, man, the thing that's just so stupid on your part is that you decide to even just decide that she was a prime candidate to be the mother of your child.
You want something to eat.
I bring food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th. Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Down to the car. He ain't even got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here.
You sound stupid.
Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Why don't you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a. Like, you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell.
This is crazy, man. Seeing this is pissing me off.
You're not gonna do it. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. But I stupid. Thought I was gonna take
She
that
said
today.
She really thought, seriously. She seriously thought, we can stop this right here. So, she seriously thought that she got with this man. She seriously thought that she did. And the thing is about a lot of these single mothers out there, a lot of them use their children as weapons against their baby daddies. A lot of them, and women will fight you tooth and nail and say that's not the case. But in most cases, women are angry. Women are bitter because their baby daddies no longer want to be with them. So what happens is they'll keep the child and use that child as a weapon. Now, what's so stupid on her part? She calls him stupid, but she's the stupidest one. The thing that's the problem that I have a problem with this is that she's angry with him because one, you can obviously tell that he don't want to fuck with her anymore. He doesn't want to bother her no more. That's what she's angry about because she already sees that he's a responsible man. You can tell by the car he rides. He drives a pretty good car, so he might have a pretty good job, and he's a responsible man. Just by the fact is that he's always coming by to feed his son, especially when the baby mom needs something for that child or whatever. And the fact is that she doesn't have him, and that's what she's angry about. And the thing that pisses me off is women, to spite that man, she also will go through all these lengths at the expense of that child because she takes the food and throws the food on the ground. And he already gave her an option saying, okay, if she tried to throw all these roadblocks saying that, oh yeah, you know, you're not gonna, I don't want, you know, you're not gonna just feed him and he's eating in front of the rest of the other of his siblings and stuff. That's not fair. He said, oh, okay, how about this? You put him in the other room. Then she said, no, I'm not gonna put him in the other room. He said, okay, how about this? Give my son to me. Me and him would eat our food together in the car. She didn't want to do that. He gave her other options so the other siblings wouldn't have to see the fact is that he's eating and they're not eating. So he gave those options. She didn't want those options because she just wanted to simply argue with him and cause drama and cause a problem for this man. So then, on top of that, he gives the food and then she throws the food on the ground. Now, her son is not even eating. She was willing to spite him at the expense of her son. That's selfish. She's calling him selfish, or she's trying to call and expose him as a bad father, but the only person that's a bad parent here is her. She threw that food on the ground. Now her son doesn't even have anything to eat. Her son doesn't have anything to eat. To spite him, she was willing to pretty much do that at the expense of her son. And I keep telling you this, fellas. I keep telling you this, man. Stay away from chicks like this. They're toxic. They're no good for you, and they will ruin your life. And I always thank God to this very day. I feel bad for a lot of you fellas out there who has baby mama drama, who's going through things with your baby mom. I'm just glad that I have full custody of my daughter and my daughter lives with me and I don't have to deal with that bullshit. I thank God every day. Every time I look at my daughter, I thank God my baby is with me. My daughter is with me. I don't ever have to deal with that baby mama drama. I don't have to deal with any of those headaches in the games going back and forth. My child was with me. But fellas, you have to do better. You have to think better when it comes to who you want to procreate with and who you want to have your child, because this dude is living a nightmare. And the fact is that he knew that this chick already had kids and he decided to lay with this chick, and now he has all kinds of hell being raised upon him. But the person that's really at fault here, like I said before, is the baby mom. The baby mom is fucking stupid. When I say stupid, she is fucking stupid. Here it is. You have a man who is stepping up to the plate to handle the responsibility to be there for his child, the child that he created. And don't ever let any woman put any demands on you to take care of children that's not yours. That's self-entitlement right there. That's not those other children's are not your obligation. Those children was not his obligation. He has every right in the world to be there just for his son, because he didn't lay down to make those other 3 kids. And the fact is that she's trying to hold him accountable and even punish her own child just to spite him, and then do it over social media, says a lot about her character. Says a whole lot about her character. Just disgusting, man. Just disgusting. But that's pretty much the end of this video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdowns. Hopefully I'll do a bunch more in the near future. If you definitely like that, definitely, I'm going to say it again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you also have any videos that you would like for me to break down and check out, please leave it in the description below, or also check out my Discord channel, or just hit me up on Twitter. So I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace out.